Man, what's up, everybody? Just coming on, starting a new channel. Seeing a lot of these prison shows and everything like that. Started wanting to get out and start sharing my story. Kind of thinking about the content and things that I went through. My name's Scott Rockefeller, inmate number 168468. Now, it has been about 7 years since I stopped getting in trouble. And you're wondering, how do you remember that number? That number, you are designed with that number. So basically, when you go in, you don't have a name anymore. So when you come in, you got to go to a visit. 168, get up. Count. 168. Commissary. Anything, it's your number, I'm trying to remember, man, it's been a while, but when you would go into DOC, you get these boots, and you get these, they're better than gel, but you'd get, kind of a V-neck, kind of prison green in Colorado, and your number would be on it. It's pretty crazy, man. But what I'm trying to bring y'all today is, I really think, man, it's hella bugged me, I've seen a lot of people talk about their prison videos and everything like that, but they don't really share the truth about the kind of messed up stuff with, and basically, I'll link the article below, but they say that an audit was done in Colorado, and I'm going to explain this to you because y'all probably won't understand. An audit was done in Colorado that they are wasting $44 million in sex offender treatment. Check that out. Sex offender treatment, right? So in Colorado, I went to a prison that I was in, basically the general population, and then they had a building for drug addiction and stuff. And I'm not even kidding you. And they actually had a building to treat sex offenders. And when I got there, I couldn't believe it, because in, the higher level security prisons, they were either forced to pay rent, they had to go chow last. Basically, if they had a TV or anything, they had to share it up. They either had to break it off or they had to check out, and then, but when it came down to really serious charges, then it was just straight green light. So, the sex offender rehabilitation, and I was sick, man. I was sick to see this building, right? And in Colorado, the guards were told that you have to protect these guys because we're using this sex offender thing as a mental illness. A mental illness to be a sex offender. I'm telling you, you think you hear everything? That was the most craziest thing I have ever heard, right? So these guys would have open area, right? And the guards would basically tell us, if these guys get hurt, you're going back and you're going to get a hate crime because you smash them on being a sex offender. So these guys were ultimately being protected, and a lot of people don't kind of share what's really going on. So this $44 million is basically, these guys have 20 years. One time, I'll put it out there, I spit in dude's food, and dude didn't do nothing, and he was just like, man, you don't ever want to mess with a lifer. And I laugh, man. You think you're tough being a sex offender with a lifer? I don't care. I'm not getting it. I don't know dude's charges, but the way you could tell was basically each building would chow hall, and they were only allowed in this certain type of building. So literally, these guys would go down to a minimum security level prison and get free open to weights. They'd get free open to the gym, and they would go through treatment every day to get their sex offender stuff away. And it's just nuts. And none of us, I'm telling you, I came down with gang members, everyone, Bloods, Crips. Out in Colorado, they got a pretty popular game, 211, and can't do nothing to them. You're gonna go with hate crime charges on top of it, and of course, SOs are straight snitches. So basically, in this treatment place, never walked into it, but I could guess it's just like the the drug treatment program, you would take classes how not to be a sex offender. It makes you sick to your stomach. So this audit talks about basically that they transfer these guys that should be getting what they're getting in prisons to the lower level security prisons, and have the guards protect them, and go through a whole treatment course to get better. And I mean, like, I don't look into if they get better, but I doubt you can get someone like that to get better, you know. And it just disgusts me that you can even go into a course and get so many benefits. So that literally is going on in prison in Canyon City. And these guys get lower level security. They get protection. It's crazy. The 21st century is all flipping around, and now they're deeming sex offender as a mental illness. And just giving you guys a kind of a prison 101, man, is that's gonna be my show. You guys can look up my inmate number 168468. And just kind of sharing with you guys what's going on with that. I looked at that article. I want to start doing a YouTube channel, of course, just about prison. I got reaction stuff about what do's and not. Did about 5 to 6 years altogether. County time, prison time, you know. I wasn't hardcore level up, you know, but a lot of the YouTubers that come off that, man, you could just tell they just be talking a lot. Maybe did like 60 days in county and everything like that. Another thing is like, oh man, I can't even express to you guys, man, that these guys are literally being protected, and then once they completed the program, I'm pretty sure, I can't tell you for sure, but I guess it looked good with parole, and they could get parole from it. So, you know, you got people that, you know, caught up stealing or anything like that. But I'm sorry, my boys are running around. I'm trying this new YouTube video. I'm gonna post one up, and I'm just gonna keep going to reaction videos and everything. But my boys are good. They're just they want to play, you know, fun with me. That's what's great when you know, prison, man. But yeah, man, 44 million a year to put these guys in a building and get them classes and pay the people that teach them how not to be a sex offender. And I'm telling you, this is, you can look up the article. I can figure out how to link it down below.